Most successful people have failed. And this is not to say that, oh, they failed and yet they succeeded. No, this is to help you understand that they succeeded because they failed. Their failures were the path to their success. Every failure does one of two things. Either it makes you think, oh my God, my life is over. This is the most horrible thing that could happen. I'm a failure. And you stop. You don't move forward. You don't pursue whatever your goals were. Or it can be the springboard of success. I failed. I'll figure out what happened. I'll learn from this and I will do better. It is up to you which one it is. Is it despair or is it a springboard for success? Failure is one of our biggest fears. The fear of failing, the fear of getting exposed, the fear of being ridiculed. But why? Why are we so afraid of failure? Growing up in school, we've been taught failure is bad. You need to pass your exams. You get a question wrong, you fail. Failure is bad. And then society also encourages this, propagates this. Success is good, failure is bad. And we've been taught that failure is the opposite of success. While in fact, failure is part of success. The only person who's never failed is the person who's never tried to do anything. I guarantee you, the most successful people are the people who failed the most. Because without failure, you cannot succeed. Life is one failure after the other. And that is not a bad thing. But you need to change how you think about it. We need to change how we perceive failure. Once you stop looking at failure like the end of the road, but as being part of the process, you'll become okay with it. And when you become okay with it, you'll start to succeed. You'll understand that it's just part of the process and it's something which takes you closer to success. Look at sports. In a World Cup, one team wins. Does that mean that all the other teams have failed? Of course not. They will learn, they will try again, and they will try to do better next time. They also understand that even though it hurts and it's painful, it is part of the process. The only way you don't fail is if you don't play, if you don't try. And just because you failed does not make you a failure. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, says, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and I've missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. He understood that failure is part of the process. Failure is life. And if you start going, oh my God, I failed, my life is over, you will never succeed in life. Sometimes what happens in life is out of our control. But how we react to it is what's in our control. What defines us is not failing or is not things happening to us, but how we react to how things happen to us. And that is what separates the great sports players from the average ones. They respond well to failure. They rise up to the occasion when things are going bad. Most successful people have failed. And this is not to say that, oh, they failed and yet they succeeded. No, this is to help you understand that they succeeded because they failed. Their failures were the path to their success. If you want to succeed in something, you have to get comfortable with failing. You have to get comfortable with being vulnerable. You have to get comfortable with being ridiculed. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success.